Good evening and welcome to the Business Day. I'm Javon Keys. The Bank of Jamaica, BOJ, is projecting that inflation will remain stable over the short to medium term. The update was given at the central bank's quarterly monetary policy briefing. Central Bank Governor Richard Biles says the average percentage rise in the cost of goods and services is falling more consistently within the 4 to 6% target range.
While there will be an uptick in headline inflation over the next 3 to 5 months, August to December, caused by the impact of Hurricane Beryl, this uptick we consider to be temporary. The committee also noted that economic conditions are generally supportive of low, stable, and predictable inflation in the future.
As at July, annual inflation was 5.1%.
This outturn was even below the bank's most recent forecast and represents the 5th consecutive month in which inflation fell within the bank's target range. One measure of core inflation that excludes prices of agricultural food products and fuel prices from the CPI was 4.5% at July 2024, representing a progressive lowering of underlying inflation since the start of 2024.
As for government spending and the possible impact on inflation,
as stated by the government's domestic fiscal policy, they intend to address the post-hurricane recovery efforts by utilizing existing savings and insurance and by reprioritizing its expenditure envelope. In this context, the MPC is of the view that fiscal policy will continue to pose no risk to inflation over the near term. In addition, the lagged impact of the bank's relatively tight monetary policy position also continues to have an impact on the economy going forward.
This was the first time since about 2017 that the central bank's quarterly monetary policy press briefing was being held in Montego Bay, St. James. To some company news now, Stationery and Office Supplies has signed an agreement with world-renowned pen brand Pilot to distribute its stationery products locally. The company says this is a strategic move to expand its market reach and deepen its international partnerships. The first shipment of Pilot products to SOS under the agreement was made in April this year. Another shipment is set to arrive on the island this month as well as in October. Chairman and Sales and Marketing Director at SOS, Stephen Todd, says the agreement allows SOS to receive discounted distributor pricing as well as a marketing budget to help promote Pilot's products. Pilot is one of the largest pen manufacturers in the world with a range of writing instruments and products sold in over 100 countries. To the markets now, the Jamaican dollar has hit a new record low compared to the U.S. currency. At the close of trading today, $1 American is being sold for an average $158.50 Jamaican. This is the highest average selling rate for the greenback compared to the local currency on record. The last record was set just 2 days ago on August 20 at $158.44. As for the other benchmarks, the Canadian dollar is being sold for $116.82, $208.18 is the average value of the pound, while the euro is going for $179.06. The JSE index declined by 274 points, while the junior market index advanced by 14 points. Among the 39 winners were 138 Student Living Jamaica variable preference shares, MFS Capital Partners, Express Catering, Edufocal, and Epley Caribbean Property Fund SCC. The 43 losers were led by Caribbean Flavors and Fragrances, Salada Foods Jamaica, Sterling Investments, Omni Industries, and Epley 7.25% preference shares. That's Epley 7.25% preference shares, 26 stocks traded firm. And that is it for the Business Day. Please stay with us. Regional and international news right after the break.